Hey everyone, I'm Xoonani. Welcome to my new video. Today I will present you my new deep love, the Carandache Studio Gouache in pens. If you're not new here, you know perhaps I don't use gouache very often. I struggled a lot in the past, but I always wanted to improve and learn and use it more. My first gouache experience were the Himi gouache set. First I liked them, then I didn't want to use them anymore because if they are dried, it's so hard to reactivate them. Then this box of Carandache gouache was recommended to me by a friend. It only costs 25 bucks for 15 colors, and for me it's a benefit that these are dried gouache in pens, so I can start to paint immediately without a huge amount of preparing. The last days I painted a lot with them. They're already opened, but I kept this banderole for you to show you what comes with the set. You have a few informations about the paints and a possibility to swatch your colors. These paints all have a plant-based binder, by the way. That means they are all vegan. And as always, if you buy something from Carandache, you get a few stickers here and an information card about the brand. I will use this one on my box. As you can see, I used them a few times now, and I was so impressed about the quality you get for this price that I had to share this with you. This set comes with 14 pens. You can click them out and buy them individually if you use them up. The set comes with a brush. I haven't used it yet. It looks like a watercolor brush. I will do this somewhere in the future. Later I show you the brushes I prefer for these paints. But it looks like a good quality brush. And you get a tube of white opaque paint / gouache / stackwise with the 14 other colors. I will show you what I painted with them in the last days. On this day I got them, and I'm still in my 100-day project challenge. This was the day something made click in my brain. I finally felt a progress, and that's because I used these paints. The first one is without any colored background. On this I painted on the white paper. I also used colored pencils in the end. The next day I painted the whole spread yellow first, and this makes a difference how the colors look in the end on top of the yellow. I love these new possibilities and the colorful style. The next day I tried to paint on a pink background, and I also liked it a lot. And the next day I tried a blue background for this one. Perhaps you can see how the gouache influenced my style. I love it. Perhaps it comes a gouache face now. I also painted a bigger piece in my other sketchbook on the weekend. And I have to say, I'm completely in my flow now with these awesome paints. They are high pigmented, opaque and very good quality gouache paints. And I love that they are in pens. If you let other gouache dry on a palette, there are some brands it takes ages to reactivate them. And I prefer to use paints out of pens to start immediately if I want to paint, as I said before. The brushes I'm using today are the flat brush we had in the last upgrade box from Colibri, size 6. I really love this brush for gouache, and a really thin one, a round brush from Da Vinci, size 1. So let's get my sketch on my paper here. Today I wanted to show you me using these paints painting a perfect piece of art. I will tell you my art piece will not be so good in the end. Only the colors are awesome. I don't like it so much because of reasons. I will tell you later, and I struggled with myself to use it for this video. But let me tell you something. We are not perfect. I'm not perfect. Sometimes I create stuff I don't like in the end, which I don't want to show the world, but then you only see my artworks which I want to show you, only the good ones. But this is not the reality. I want you to show also my not so good artworks to remember you that you can't create a masterpiece every time. This is important. We always compare ourselves to other artists we follow on social media or something, and sometimes we say, oh no, I will never be as good. They always create such amazing artworks. Every artist has this try and error thing. Sometimes I create something what is so good that I'm so happy and I want to show everybody. Sometimes I create something really bad. That's the process. That's the progress. In every bad artwork, there's something I learned from, like in this piece from today. Today I learned to not trade the right proportions with the right flow and shape I want to have. Perhaps there's another possibility to get both, or in case of doubt, I would choose the right proportions in the future. These Carandache gouache paints activate directly if you use water on them, and you get a nice consistency to paint with. You can layer them with no problem. I'm a bit obsessed. Today I will paint my daily art with you in my sketchbook using these paints. This is not a normal review video. I just want to have fun and take you with me to show you how good these paints are. Perhaps you also looked for a good dried gouache solution, or you are a beginner as I am, then I can recommend these paints as well. They are easy to use. I'm not sponsored, by the way. I'm just a fan. Behind this motive there is a thought. Friendships. The theme of this piece, and perhaps love if you want. I thought about my friends, my old friends and my newer friends, and of course my family and my husband, my kids. All these relationships has something in common. If you really like or love someone, you open the door to your inner self. You show who you are, and who likes you like that, and of course also the other way around, becomes an important part of your life. Friendship is also love, and I'm so happy that my life is filled with so much love right now. I'm thankful about all the wonderful people in my life. Also that people let me in their lives and share their growing with me. In every of these relationships, there happens a lot of growing over time. The others inspires you and bring the best or sometimes the worst out of you. For me, friendships, relationships are important for inner growing. Also in this YouTube way, we have kind of a relationship. I can't believe that more than 1,300 people are watching my videos and enjoying my artsy content. I love your comments and that we can learn so much from each other. Thank you that you enrich my life in this way. And I hope you can also take something with you from me and my videos. So the reason why I don't like this art piece here so much is that I totally struggled with the left face, and the body proportions from both are so bad because I wanted to have this special bended shape. They look as they would have a broken neck or something, but they are kind of magical creatures. Perhaps it's okay that they look like that. What I really like on this piece is the color combination Right now I love blue and red together. In this case it's more an orange, but I'm enjoying this contrast a lot. Yeah, perhaps I'm too critical to myself, but I have to, otherwise there would be no improvement. I really like the flair of this piece. It gives me kind of a warm feeling inside. Just wanted to show you my new discovery, these cool gouache paints. Perhaps you have known them before. If you know them, what's your opinion? And what I'm also interested in, do you prefer gouache directly out of the tube or dried gouache in a palette? If you like the dried gouache best, which other brands could you recommend which doesn't take ages to reactivate after drying? And also the cracks, which gouache brands doesn't crack after filling them in pans and dried? This would be awesome to know. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video with me obsessed with my new supplies. Please don't forget to leave a like. This is the best support for my channel. Also, comment and subscribe. This would be amazing. Then have an awesome day, my friends. Stay creative and see you next week. Yours, Xoonani.